friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now today I have for you Wigs to the Rescue. Wigs to the Rescue. The superhero wig. 10 ways a wig can save the day and be your hero. We all need a wig at one time or another. Presenting Wigs to the Rescue. So, what is the first way that wigs can rescue you? Well, how about in those COVID days that we had? Wouldn't it have been nice to have a wig to put on if you had the COVID and you wanted to look good and you're trying to look better, you're trying to feel better? It always makes me feel better to put on a wig and look good. So, especially if everything is shut down and you have no hairdresser and you're in a situation like that. So, I really like that. The next one, test driving a new color. I have had more fun looking at different colors of wigs and trying them on and seeing which one looks good on me and which one doesn't, what colors are good, darker colors, maybe not so much, but lighter colors, reds are good on me. Not like that. I'd never thought to be a redhead before, but I really love it. I think it's just really, really cool. So test driving a new color or a new style is great. I have experimented with tons of different styles that I never thought I could wear. So that's a lot of fun with wigs, and you can send them back if they don't suit you. So it's a lot of fun. Transitioning phase when your hair is growing out. Oh, we've all been through that. When you've had this really cute short hair for the summer, and it's getting to be fall and you're letting your hair grow out. Well, that transition phase can be really messy and it can be really embarrassing because your hair is just going to look a mess for a while. So you can always hide your transitioning hair under a beautiful wig. And I'm wearing today the Soft Romance, and it's just in a beautiful color shade of red. I really, really love it. Don't have that color right now, but it's a beautiful color. I'll put it in the description box below. It's a cinnamon color, a red, beautiful light red color that I just love. It helps you look your best for a special occasion. I've had my great-grandchildren, I've had my grandchildren getting married and my great-grandchildren being born. And on those special days when there's lots of pictures going on, what you need is a really good wig to wear so that your hair doesn't let you down, so that your hair looks good. And years later, when everybody looks back on those pictures, wow, Grandma was really looking good back then, wasn't she? So that's a good thing. So a wig like this one, the Soft Romance, in a really pretty color, will make the day. Hot, humid weather. What about hot, humid weather? Even in humid weather, when everybody else's hair goes all frizzy or straight, like my bio hair just goes plain straight. It doesn't frizz. It just straight, and you can't do anything with it. So in that kind of hot, humid weather, a wig is perfect. Get yourself some summer wigs that don't have a lot of the lace up in the front area and that have mostly open weave all around, and you will be cool as a cucumber most all summer long. What about in the mornings when you have no time? No time, no problem. Just plop on a wig. There's lots of put them on and go wigs. I've reviewed a ton of put them on and go wigs, and I might just go ahead and do a special video on wigs that are just all they are just put them on and go. You don't have to do anything to them, hardly at all. Maybe just a little finger styling. That's it. Nothing. You're out the door in 2 minutes. As soon as you finish your makeup, put the wig on, you're out the door. No going down the road. Have you seen these people going down the road taking the curlers out of their head while they're driving? You don't have to do that. You put it on and you're driving down the road looking good. So, an accident or an injury, we all end up having accidents at one time or another. We break our foot, break our arm. I broke my hip a while back, and wigs can be your rescue. You can bring a wig to the hospital and put that wig on your head, and people come over, you've got your little bag of makeup, you've got your wig on, and you look good for all your visitors, as long as you've not got the COVID or something really, really bad. But if you've just broken something, it would really be helpful. I know I didn't have a wig when I broke my hip. It was about 10 years ago. And I would have really loved to have worn a wig while I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital 3 miserable days. I didn't like being there. I had to have a transfusion because I lost so much blood during my operation. But I recovered perfectly. My hip is in perfect shape. Don't worry about it. It took me no time at all to bounce back. But I would have loved, while I was sitting there miserable in the hospital, and I say miserable just because I was stuck in the hospital, having to eat food I didn't want to eat because it was making my blood sugar go up, and Anyways, so if you're in an accident or you have an injury like I did, you're sitting in the hospital for 3 days or something, it'd be great to have a beautiful wig and your little bag of makeup, just so that you look good. And the last one is, well, to cover up a bad haircut. Have you ever been to a salon and it didn't go as planned? I have. Where you come home wearing a hat because it was a terrible haircut. I've had those days too. So, you got to let it grow out. That's all you have to do. So you put on a wig and you let it grow out. And to just plain have fun with all of the different styles that you can wear. From this one over here, which is the crowd pleaser, to this one over here, which is a soft romance. All kinds of different styles. Really pretty long ones like the always. This one here needs a little bit of combing, but the pretty always, which I wear in a nice ponytail. I love to wear this one in a beautiful side ponytail. A side ponytail. That's my favorite way to wear my always. In a side ponytail, it always looks good. And that is a very youthful style for an older woman like me, by the way. It doesn't look silly. It looks actually very youthful. So that's just a little tip that we can throw in. Now, those are the 10 ways that wigs can be a superhero to you and to save the day. What if you're sitting out there at a wedding and all of a sudden wind comes up? You weren't expecting it, but you've got a cold and windy day all of a sudden. Well, if you've got the right wig on, then no matter which way it blows, this wig is going to look good. I mean, it's just going to look good. So, it can really help out. Whereas if you just had your bio hair, it would be all over. My bio hair, if the wind started blowing, it goes straight. If it's humid, it goes straight. If it's windy, it goes straight. It doesn't like humid or windy conditions. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's on my wig head. You see, first one up there is the crowd pleaser. She's a beauty. She is a real beauty. She's letter K. The second one is Color Me Beautiful in Golden Lights. That's my beautiful Golden Lights right there. This one there. There she is. The next one down is, I think that's the Shannon. That's the beauty spot. No. It's this one. The Heather. This one's the Heather right there. So pretty. And the last one down there is the GAYLE on the bottom. I don't know if you can see her very well, but there's the GAYLE down there, right there. On this side, we have up here, the first one is the Joy wig, the beautiful Joy wig. And of course, in the back is the Brittany, the curly one right there. This is the Joy wig right there. And this one right here is the Abby. And down here we have, there's the Shannon. I knew she was there. And there's one down there on the bottom called the KENZIE. I don't know if you can see her very well, but she's the KENZIE. There it is. The KENZIE's right there on the bottom. If I move my elbow, you can see her. Oops, there's my laundry basket. Okay, so those are the ones that are on my wig stand today. Those are the things that are on my wig heads. And there are all beautiful wigs. I get tons of compliments on the crowd pleaser. No matter how many times, she's over a year old. And no matter how many times I wear it, people just love to see the crowd pleaser. I think it's just a beautiful color, and it's in biscuit, one of my favorite Raquel Welch colors. So, I want to talk to you about something else now. I want to talk to you about when it feels like God is doing nothing. Sometimes our circumstances go bad. They turn sour. And things are taking too long. What we're praying for is taking too long, and we get frustrated and we get tired. You know you believe, but you have prayed and prayed and prayed, but God hasn't shown up yet. It's easy to think that He has forgotten you, or that He just doesn't care about your issues, or He's too busy. But that's not the case. It's not true. He is still just as interested in all of the details of your life as He's always been. If you look up Hebrew 11, you will see the stories of the heroes of faith in the Bible. These are people that believed under very, very difficult circumstances. 75 years Abraham and Sarah waited for their child, enduring a lot of pain. Sarah was twice. Abraham made her join a harem from some king twice. He did that to her and called her his sister. Unbelievable. So sometimes it's really, really hard. These are the heroes of our faith who endured a lot and waited and did not get discouraged. Jesus does not forget. He doesn't forget you. He is still interested in all the details of your life. But sometimes it takes a minute or two to work things out. And we have to be patient. We really do, because what's happened sometimes cannot be fixed like that. It takes time. It takes time. And in God's time, He will deliver what He promised to you. So keep on believing, and you will see the victory. So that's my story for today. I am wearing the beautiful Soft Romance by Eva Gabor. I really love it. And I'll leave a note in the description box below about the color and this beautiful light red color. I really love it. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.